U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis.
Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60, go!
Off the play fake, Childs.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. And even 20 yards and a first down on the game's very first play.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Go! Bronco 80. Ready?
On the ground, it's the rookie from Wisconsin.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47.
The Vikings at 9-6 now. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
You talk about this Falcon defense.
This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January. They've got to improve in this area.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop the throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
Jalen Walker.
He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. So the field goal unit is coming on here, and boy, this is going to be darn near impossible. And his kick is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Gravity Lions.
They go play action now. Sanders.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain.
I think the defensively, you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series...
There he goes, left side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons.
A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Falcons are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they are.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
On play action, here's Shador.
And this throw will be intercepted. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football.
Touchdown, Vikings!
Garrett Wilson
With career touchdown number 75.
And the Vikings are once again back in front.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone.
Falcons 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay,
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
70 Timberwolves. 19 tight, 19 tight, trap 60, trap 60. 60 average, 60 average.
Sanders. Short throw, that's caught by Davis. Only able to gain a couple there. 3rd and 7 now.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the gun, it's Shedeur.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
Buffalo 18. Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Sanders to throw.
Short throw, that's caught by Davis. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 37. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Now Sanders. This pass is caught by London.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 14.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here we go, set.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Bijan Robinson. That's his 19th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons have moved out in front.
A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 14-10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Let's go now.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8.
Operating from the gun. Childs. It's Wilson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready?
Up the middle they go. Kidd. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
2nd and 12 at the 47-yard line.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Go! Bronco 80. Warrior 70.
Back to throw. Childs. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Looking to throw. Childs. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
This 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos.
Here's Sanders. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and it blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill in for a loss.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. He'll try and do this himself.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 77.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Viking 18.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on first down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here. In this situation, they stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded.
Cowboy 18, 5 years. Buffalo 18. Ready.
From the gun on third down, Sanders.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down.
13 yards. First down, Falcons.
Ready.
A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And the Falcon first down.
Come on.
Back to the ground with Robinson.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one by the line of scrimmage.
In search of 8 yards on third down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2.
18 Cardinal.
To throw is Sanders.
He'll try and do this himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
On the ready. Get ready. 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Throwing, Sanders. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains.
Ready?
Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Robinson will score. Touchdown, Atlanta.
And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Vikings 10.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
Well, this hasn't really been a first half to remember on either side of the ball. But I think this kind of makes this an important drive. You'd love to get this back to a 1-score game if you can. And that's good work there to get some yardage here and pick up the first down.
On the slant, he gets it to Clark. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw again. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Vikings get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-17.
17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Play action. It's Sanders. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 95 catches for him now on the year, and it's a first down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now 2nd and 5. Off play action. Sanders. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on second down.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll also wind up being the final play of this first half. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19, 7 targets. 79 drops.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
And now an audible here into something else.
70 Rangers.
Now a play fake here on first down.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Ready.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Hop 70, hop 70.
Off the play fake, Sanders. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. His first catch of this third quarter, he had 7 in the first half. It's also a first down.
Ready. 19, Tiger, 19, hop 70, hop 70. Cowboy 80. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. He finds his man complete. It's Newman.
And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Rambo 80. 70, Timberwolf. Warrior 70. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Ready.
Back to throw again. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. From 6 yards away.
And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Vikings 17.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change their thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Viking 18. Let go.
Off play action. Childs. He finds Wilson. And he'll be taken down after big yardage. But, folks, there is a flag down, and they're already walking this one back.
Broncos.
Back to throw. Childs. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy on the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go now. Third. Right there. Right. Go.
Looking to throw. Childs. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
That is caught at the 7. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 24 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
2nd and 9 now. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
Bronco 80.
Operating from the gun. Childs.
He'll try and do this himself.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Vikings have cut it back within a score.
The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Go.
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
The score, Falcons 28,
5-point game now as here comes the kickoff.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
From the shotgun, Sanders.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, Atlanta.
Come on.
Short throw, that's caught by Davis. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it second down.
Second and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Over the middle, caught by London.
But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Fighting his way through contact.
And this will be a Vikings 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Back to throw. Childs. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked.
Let's go now. 7, go.
They run the counter. Kill. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
71 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Ready,
On first down, Kidd. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Touchdown! From 19 yards away.
And the Vikings have taken a fourth quarter lead. On that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They'll try and throw for it. Complete at the 1. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Trap 60, trap 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors, 70.
They go play action now. Sanders.
The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" because here they come.
That one complete to Trey Tucker. He's across midfield, down the right sideline.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Trey Tucker,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Falcons answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead.
The try here for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Falcons 31, Vikings 31.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 89 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. 18, 5 here. Let's go.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders.
He will find Davis on the left side, complete. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Dragon 60.
Sanders to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson.
That'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
They'll run this one right with Robinson.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Bijan Robinson.
29 yards.
And the Falcons look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point forthcoming. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Falcons 42, Vikings 31.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Decent start to the drive there. Of course, they need the touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal.
Yeah, those guys are into it. How about the guys on the sidelines? You see the coaches signaling, all the personnel groups up on the sideline ready to go in and out of the game. They've got to condense their time now in order to try and get back into it. Well, they are not going to go quietly. That's a big play right there. 2 scores down. They're not out of this, but they've got to move.
So look at this. They'll go for a field goal now to get within a score. This one from 35 yards away. And his kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. Well, that's one part of the equation. Puts them back within 1 score, but I'd be surprised if we don't see an onside kick coming up.
Yeah, I think you're probably right, partner. They've still got the 2 timeouts. But without that 3rd one, they can bleed a lot more clock on you. So how confident are you that the defense can hold them deep? I think you're exactly right. I'd line up and play for the onside kick here.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Got it. Ready?
2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
Ready?
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Eagles, this is the Eagles. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 Lion.
Sanders.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense,